Do you want to run us through a little bit about the day, how it panned out, and how things went?
Yeah, there was a big day for us again because there was this sprint just 25 k's out after the start. So there was a big goal to get the seconds with Simon. But the problem was like there was like a 20-minute climb just after kilometer 0. So there was up to us to control, and yeah, we hit the climb really hard, and there was big work to get there. So this 3 seconds they were like gold for us because it was really important, but it was also big workload, and yeah, it actually was a long day for us because we had the leader jersey, we had to control, we had to keep it together, but yeah, at the end worked out everything really well, and I mean we wanted maybe to try to get some other bonus seconds, but to pull out with another win, it's actually perfect.
Okay, you just said yourself that it feels a long day. With being in the leader's jersey or having someone in the leader's jersey, comparing that to say being in second or third place, how much extra pressure does that put on you as a rider?
Well, the pressure is more coming from the race. Like you have the responsibility for the race, and if there's any breakaways or stuff, yeah, it's up to you to pull it back. And especially today, we had other goals on the road, like the bonus sprints and that stuff. But yeah, if the 3 guys out there, yeah, everybody's watching, looking at you and waiting for you. You start with working, and so all the workload was on us. So that's what makes the difference. If you maybe in second position or something like this, yeah, you stay there, you wait, and you maybe try to do your action from the second row. Everybody's fresh, and when you have the leader's jersey, there's no recovery for you. Like you have to do all the work then.
Now, one of the big questions today that's been on Twitter, or one of the big situations that's been on Twitter, is that Orica, the team driver, had a crash, or one of the team cars had an incident. Have you seen this?
No, actually, they told me after the finish line there was something up with the car. I actually was the whole day busy with riding in the front, so yeah, I didn't saw that. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Yeah. Well, that happens. That's pretty busy, and yeah, the cars are riding really close to each other. The riders in between, so they have to be really alerted all the time, so it just can happen. But like luckily nobody got hurt, so that's just the damage of the car, so that's not a big problem.
So it wasn't the same driver as the bus driver at the Tour de France then?
No.
Have you said that you've got the convoy, you've got the peloton, a lot of the new guys, young guys, how long do you feel it takes them to learn to handle being in the peloton and working within the convoy, going back and getting bottles for them to be safe?
Well, I reckon they worked it out really quickly, and maybe within 1-2 years they know also how to make it without spending some extra energy. So everybody can ride between the cars and know how it works. But it still come up some really dangerous situations because people is stopping and cars are stopping, and yeah, sometimes the road are really small, and yeah, it's not nice to be there. So like I just try to go as quick as possible back to the bunch because yeah, it's not a safe spot behind there.
Have you got any particular memories, dangerous memories, humorous memories from being in the convoy? Maybe popping back while at the Tour Down Under and seeing your DS Matt White eating a pie? Because he's obviously after beating the challenge of 17 pies that he set himself last year.
Well, I don't know how the competition is going, but yeah, like I've seen many like dangerous situations there. But yeah, there have been many crashes also behind there. I luckily was never in one, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, as you say, like it's so many stuff going on, not just eating meat pies or like a lot of other stuff with radios, race radios and our radios. So it's a really busy spot, and if you have to drive then as well and giving bundles away and all this stuff, so that's a really challenging job to drive a car in a bunch there.
Okay, you obviously you weren't with the lead group in the final kilometres. You finished, you obviously did your work, a lot of work today, and finished, was it about 11 minutes down on the peloton, something like that, or the lead group? Would you be able to sort of run us through what the jobs of, say, Dowling was today to be looking after Togero in the final kilometres?
Yeah, actually I never saw the whole footage, but yeah, with these bunch kicks it's always important to have a clear run, because there's this right and left hand of just a few hundred meters to go, and it's just a crucial point. And as you can see, like there's a setup of different trains get in there and have a clear run, but it's just one or two tunes they're gonna have it. So the job from the guys here is to make it possible to get the right spot in a bunch, to keep one road side of the road clear, that is always possible to hit out. And here you see they set them on a train from Sky, because they had a few riders more there to prepare the sprint. And Darren and Gero are just on their wheels. And apparently, like on this right and left-hander, like this left-hander coming up now is really crucial, and Darren knew it well. And when you hit the corner, you have to, like, you're in power of the punch, but they already kicked out there and surprised them. Now Darren is coming with Gero on the outside and kind of close the other guys inside, so they cannot react. And actually there was a world-class readout from Daryl, like you can make it better. And Gero, yeah, there's still a long sprint, but actually he's going so well. He made it even with, I think it was Swift, the rider there. He's really quick, so he did an awesome sprint as well.
When you're in these sprint situations, today like we saw Katusha up there, is there ever a point where you see teams and you're thinking, why are you here? You've not got a rider for the position or for the stage win. Do they cause trouble?
Yeah, sure. There's always troublemakers around there. Like some guys, they handle the bike well, but they're missing out of legs, and then they try to risk to get a better spot, and that always causes up some trouble. So yeah, that's like the riders, they have the power and maybe not the skills, and vice versa. There's some riders they have the skills but not the legs yet, and that can make they can make trouble then.
If you look on the result sheet today, like I say, you finished there about 11 minutes down. Once you've done your job and you know your work's done, do you go into recovery mode then? Do you start thinking, right, I can ease back a bit and have fresher legs for tomorrow?
Well, actually today I was so cooked, I was just happy to get over the last King of Mountain. But then yeah, you just start maybe drinking and eating what you wouldn't do in a proper finish, because in a final, because you have no time. But then if you get dropped, you start you're recovering to get ready for the next day.
Okay, final question. The race is clearly going superb for Orica. Last year, Geren's broke his collarbone or injured himself. What sort of the defining factors with the morale situation within the team, the differences between last year and this year?
Well, I wasn't here last year, so it's hard to say. But I mean, if you have somebody in the team is really up to win the race, like everybody gets that extra motivation. like as you saw the first 2 days riding Happy and Turbo, like for the whole stage. Like the new, if they can bring it to the finish, it's going to be a good possibility for Gero to keep up there, or for the sprint with Caleb. And if you know there's a good chance to win, you always can get this extra motivation that extra 2-3%. And like once you start winning, it's like getting a special drive into a team, and I reckon that's what's happening now. Like everybody can give this little bit more, this little bit extra.
Well, longer tomorrow, do people fear it, or do people get excited about it on the team?
No, like today we have done a good job. We earned some seconds back in the GC, so we're looking forward for this. For sure, it's going to be a tough day again, but we love racing, and even it's going to be hard, we like it, and so we're excited for the big race tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. If anybody's got any questions? No? Okay, thank you very much.
No worries. Thank you.
That's awesome.